Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Avant. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They go to the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about.
And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the option. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got a man in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Stacked against me, bro. That nigga was going down, and he decided to hold at the last second, bro. Dumbass.
2nd down coming up.
Dumb in that game, bro.
Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive.
Yeah, I be trusting them out. Like when I play USC, I play the whole game. You know,
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving.
But like when I played against Louis,
He's straight.
He just don't get me wrong. He play like big team. Like even when against Louisville on the road, he was fucking up. He threw like 3 interceptions. You know what? Then when I put the other quarterback in and changed the whole scenery of the game,
gets ahead of steam like that. It's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody
that was a hit
so much
right
speed,
there.
the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy in the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. That's why you had a big play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
He missed it.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw.
Now, I seen right there when we did that cut that he cut out, he just missed the fucking throw.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Let's it fly. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football.
Your quarterback, I just said,
yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got stuffed on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a 3rd down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So 3rd down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage. Make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to play.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Dookie, bro.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
That's it, bro.
We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd.
Exactly, bro. Like, exactly. I'm already losing fucking 2 recruits because I can't fucking run the fucking ball. They done locked me out to the play style. Hey,
they'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He lost it high.
99 speed, he can get the.
Makes the grab on the big throw. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play in the inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of walk over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get them out of the spot.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The play action fake. Dances away. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Avent. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's
and the thing again, bro, I seen he had me #1, bro, because he from Georgia. He didn't want to go to Georgia. He wanted to go to Georgia Tech. But when I seen him, I was like, bro, I wanted it was either between your quarterback or Arizona State quarterback.
This program is all about stacking
Yeah, and then it was a younger quarterback. I seen he was what, a junior, right? What was he, a sophomore, junior? Yeah, he was a junior. Yeah. So he was a junior. So I seen that. So the quarterback that I went after Georgia, no, Alabama old quarterback. He was a freshman. I was like, I'm gonna just ride for real with him. I didn't really scout points. I ain't had that many points. And motherfucker, I seen him. He was still on my board. He was like, he had me at third at week 2. So I was like, man, I might as well go out. I had scouted him, bro. I said 98 speed. I said, bro, I should have went with him from the first game. If I knew Ole Miss was on it, I would have definitely contested this shit. Oh, God. He got on.
A full dive to haul that one in.
And listen,
he's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score.
He got it.
Touchdown,
well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So the officials take a closer look in the replay booth.
As long as I get the last 2 out the way, bro, I'm in the playoffs.
Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Yeah, I got a couple defensive pieces.
Tries again to get it in. He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think one of the keys of this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Trying to march their way in. Tackle behind the line
trying to
of
cut away from my glitchy ways, bro.
Third down,
Like I said,
South
Georgia
defense.
complained about me bringing the fucking line
Second
back.
quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a two-point play here, right? You've got to play. You
sometimes I'll bring the linebacker right here, so this motherfucker come over.
Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal.
Ooh, I see him.
That's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Yeah. The dude that I was controlling was
that trip to the end zone.
That's why I said.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Yeah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You running that home. You confident. So
they'll crank up this
drive with
the pass.
Niggas gonna find anything to drive.
Find his big tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
I just be playing, bro. I don't even be playing. Once I won that little championship, bro, I don't be playing.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They get him out of bounds.
He's so flashy to the next great Georgia Tech.
And this offense is rolling.
This the first one. I kept him in the game. This the 5 score.
Wants to throw on first down.
He can't go.
Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
But this is what I get from going after the 3-star linebacker and shit like this. I mean, the 3-star linebacker.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Oh, yeah.
That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding
I seen him last game.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
A little floater there that falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On the move. Find some fresh air. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got his ass killed. You know what I'm saying? He should have got his ass killed. I ain't even gonna lie.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run the option. The give to the back. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Lucky I ain't running the shit that Michigan was running, man, because I got a lot of that in that play.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight.
Block it.
And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender.
Yeah, nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really nice job all the way around.
That's how I focus on that shit. Killing my ass on that. Yeah, wheel routes, all types.
Good field position
I
to
swear to
start.
God, he might hold the ball for a little too long, but I swear to God, that boy nice with the pass.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Akbar.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
You got locked in.
And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man on the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2 minutes throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
The offense changing the play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Makes the grab. And he's
I'm not in. I'm not in.
Gain. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
That's wild.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half, man. Cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Coming out with it, it's Hansen. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Gives it on the option. And the run goes nowhere, and
that shit be killing me, bro. What a bad.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Last second one.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather.
He was good in our first one. Star yo. He had that mean ass on back last.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Hansen. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Putting it on yellow real quick.
Here come the Irish back on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by that offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. On the run, still looking. Fires on the move. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I had Killaboo right there, bro.
It's a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bishop. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Florida, the one
that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback.
He was running that shit with custom before. Good move.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! He got loose, and it was
running back, he looked like he's in a pad and a tight end.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss and find the end zone.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big 10 action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Stanford went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Cardinal ever do that? Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I'm going to show you. I got it in my playbook. I'm going to run it, and I'm going to show you just how cheesy this shit is, bro.
The quick out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
There you go. Let me show you. If
every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
You see what I'm saying?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's what I'm saying. You see that bullshit?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass.
That shit right there, bro.
Dumps it off in the flat.
Oh.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short.
We get the play that we need, bro.
Looking to throw for it. Oh, they're after him.
And we don't get it. We don't get it.
The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Irish sent down the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Only against CP. Only against CP, man.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Motion from the wideout. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were saying. They played the read game beautifully.
If I had all out, he would have bugged that nigga the fuck out, bro.
No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Would have had left side wide the fuck over.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head.
98 speed,
so nice to have a guy like this that can come
Let me see if you pick that
because now
shit
you
up.
can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
You ain't gonna
They
move
get
that
the
98 speed to
sophomore
follow
on the
him.
ground, but he
That's
continues to make plays.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC's going to give him the ball.
Then I got
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
I said he can cut down the turnover, bro. First, that's why I used to beat his ass. Like he used to throw dumb ass.
I kind of like how the running back
now
didn't
he
mess
actually
around. Like,
smarter than want to throw to the
you
running
see
back.
opening,
Check
a lot of
down.
times they close so fast, man. Be
Play how you
decisive.
playing when you
Stick
first
your foot in
came
the
in this
ground.
morning.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option.
We could eliminate a lot of
shit
that he do.
Man, I love that
really
play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs
got my number
tackle
like that. Bill, bro. I don't even talk shit to that motherfucker.
Scrambling away.
You got it, bro.
Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
I think I ain't fucked with that nigga since I went to that motherfucking national championship and got blown out by OG.
Hunt is on its way.
I really did something in this motherfucker, bro. I've been mediocre ever since. I really just got to pay this hoe, bro. I really been getting cooked.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. To get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's a Vine. He's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like,
and the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter.
That's why so many scared to do it.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down
play.
The
expectations low, shit.
Back to pass,
it's
about
fucking...
Under fire. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll go to the toss. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards.
Yeah, for sure.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We up 2 scores.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Looking for room. It's Ivory. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
It's about mental shit.
Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Look, I just lost them another motherfucker. Trump victorious.
And they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses getting really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Avan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the cost.
Oh, my.
And now they've lost the ball down here. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Bro.
The defense putting points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak.
It was a motion HD pass, bro.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Hey, I can't
lining up for the PAT.
Yeah.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. NC State delivered the knockout.
I seen the quarterback coming down.
The type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, I like how you fuck.
Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
anticipation.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long.
He can pay his ass off. He ain't had Georgia in five.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You know what I'm saying?
He
looks like
first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
Needs it to keep this
that shit gonna change a lot of motherfuckers' perspective. Niggas, you know, we always, me, you, and players always going to the school. Everybody up. Everybody up. Everybody want to be
Here come the Irish back on offense.
First, you know you're not going to
do it.
If you locked in, if players locked in, y'all not
the end zone, Jesse.
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short.
Exactly,
wide receiver going in motion.
Like shit.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver.
I already won the shit. I done already locked in to win the shit, bro. Oh, listen, ain't too many motherfuckers coming in here.
He's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Here comes the heat. Can't find his man.
That's the I really feel like he's sitting behind that speed in Florida, bro. You got the pipeline in Florida.
I'm a little bit surprised you're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete. Obviously, they're still seeing matchups they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ivory. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they can ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
And that big gainer on the last one has him threatening from inside. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field, putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seeing on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
He'll probably go back to like number 10. It's a blowout. It's a blowout. So
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Avant. Right down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the first down.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease to the left. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does it.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They say he's still gaining field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Get the outside.
And this game is obviously out of hand, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the
never wasted my freaking transfer.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football.
You got that shit?
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. He won't have much.
Hey, I guess I'll do for one of them bullshit.
The consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense to continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
I'm okay with this, though. 42-17. We're really close in there, but I ain't really get that.
He'll bring it out. It's Hansen. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
On the set. 42 Spicer.
Anything, my
Off-play action on 1st down.
Could have kept up with that
Left.
speed shit.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw its bets. Fires into the end zone.
Yeah, you baited it. You think you trying to fuck it out. I see you over there, inching over there.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense.
Throw this
When
back
you're up
shoulder,
by
he
2+
might come back
scores,
and get there.
and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass.
Oh, he's got some space. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had...
Okay. Okay. 30 dogs.